Good day and welcome back to another DB Legends video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at how you can complete the hard difficulty of the full power battle against Super Saiyan God SS Gogeta. And yeah, basically we did obviously beat this event, I think, in my kind of display video. And since there's not a lot of time left for the full power battle, I thought I would just cover the hard battle without covering the normal, since it's already in the original video. So I'll leave a link to that video in the top right hand corner of this one if you are struggling with the normal. I did manage to beat it with the full event exclusive team, so that does help. Here I have had to make a couple changes. In the Fusion Warrior slot I have replaced the strength free-to-play Zenkai Vegito with the int Vegito Blue. In the movie heroes slot I have substituted the blue Goku and Vegeta tag unit. In the event exclusive slot we have rotated our int Super Saiyan Gogeta to that slot. And then in the extreme slot I have placed a battle bonus character, being the yellow Broly from the movie. So pretty, I would say, obvious changes, quite substantial. The battle bonus for all of these units is higher than all the previous units, so it is definitely a much improved team. I'll show you the equipment after the battle, just so you can get an idea of what equips I put on them. As always with these supporters, make sure you choose the best supporters, make sure all of them are leveled, make sure all of them are soul boosted, and of course as well, try to make sure that you have comrade friends. Now for those of you who do not know, or for those of you who have not done this game mode before, it's pretty straightforward. Basically what you have to do is when the boss character enters this phase here, you need to make sure that you use your Rising Rush, your All Out Strike cards, your All Out Ki Blast cards, whatever special moves you have as well. Make sure that you use the All Out cards before you use the Rising Rush. You'll see that I am using the All Out cards before I use the Rising Rush, because the Rising Rush will destroy all the cards in our hand. And then when you get the Rising Rush, you should have done enough damage to destroy the boss or destroy their shield. Now, if you've never done this game mode before, if you do not manage to defeat the boss within the period, they will do a limit burst, and that limit burst will cause pretty huge AoE damage to the rest of your party. This is going to cause you some complications and will give you issues going into the second phase. So that's the ideal situation, of course. Obviously, you might fail this check and then you're going to struggle a little bit. But yeah, once you do burst the boss's shield, you'll gain a whole bunch of damage buffs, card draws, speed buffs, and just basically will have a much better second phase. But you do want to keep whatever all-out cards you can, because you do want to do as much damage as possible. Now, on the hard, I would probably say you want to basically prep for a second round of the limit burst, but if you get an all-out card early, you can use that card to get some damage. Depending on your team, it's probably going to be the strike cards that tend to do the most damage. So if you want to, you can pop one of those and you'll be able to cause significant damage to the boss. You do need to avoid these AoE attacks. If you have your units taken out by them, it is a little bit of a problem, because it does affect the damage of your all-out rushes, and it affects the damage of your rising rushes. But you can't really control the AI too much. If you want to get very specific with it, try and give the AI a little bit more health or defense-based equipment. You also want to save whatever special moves you can, as they appear to be the only moves that do significant damage to the boss during this phase. You'll see that I make sure that I wait before using my Rising Rush, so I can get my second all-out attack here. Unfortunately, during this phase, because we lost Broly, we don't manage to actually get the boss down to 0. And you'll see that he knocks every single one of us to 0 or 1 health, which isn't necessarily the best situation. But obviously you can recover a little bit from this if you have units that have the ability to heal, or if you've managed to save your main ability to heal. I personally would wait with whatever main abilities I have that allow me to heal, so that I can heal after this AoE burst. You should still be able to do significant damage even after the boss's limit burst, even if you are close to the end. Beyond that, that is pretty much everything you need to know for full power battles. There's not too much rocket science behind it, there's not too much semantics behind it, but the number one goal is always going to be to really try to just do these simple things. Obviously there is going to be a limit if you don't have the top units. That naturally occurs. Just kind of do your best with the unit you have. The main rewards are the Z power for Burly, which you can obtain in future when the event comes back, and you'll be able to obtain free to play. So the only real benefit you're going to get is maybe some more of the platinum equips and some more of the slot removers in this specific situation. But as you can see, we're going to be able to still get the victory even though we suffered an AoE limit burst. So it just goes to show that it's not the absolute end if you don't manage to get the boss down. Yeah, it's not like the end of your run. You can still do quite a bit of damage, so don't give up and just keep going. But yeah, that is pretty much it when it comes to this full power battle on hard. I don't think I have the units to do Scream. If I manage to do it, I will post the video tomorrow to try and help you guys out. But yeah, I think that is pretty much it. And I'm just going to quickly run through the teams so that you guys can see the gear. And you can take a look at the equipment that they're all rocking. But it is pretty straightforward equipment, so it shouldn't surprise anyone really. Kind of your stock standard stuff. And like I said, if possible, try and make sure that you can select a comrade. It does help you out. It is really helpful. And overall, it is something that's going to increase your damage quite significantly. But yeah, that's basically it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. So until then, take care, stay safe, and bye.